Hello, I warmly welcome you to another episode of your Source of Power on Tuesday Morning Word with Daniel Okwan. I believe you are doing well by the grace of God. And for today's SOP is simple, and I want to ask this question: why is it that people always tend to follow the masses? Why is that people always agree with the majority group? And this time around, what I want to tell you is that it is not always the case that you have to follow the masses. Okay, it's not always the case that you have to follow what is trending. You have to follow your principles, and then of course abide by what is supposed to be done. Okay, what you believe in, once it is correct, or once it is right, please abide by it. Because of course the good book tells us that sometimes the broad way may lead to distraction, while of course the narrow way, which is not popular, which people are not utilizing it, may lead to your success or your salvation. So what I want to tell you is that sometimes you don't need to always, for instance, if it's a business, okay, that everyone is doing a particular thing, and then you might also be convinced that because this business is lucrative, or because this business is profiting, you also want to enter into it. Have you done the feasibility studies? Have you looked at it? Is it going to be good for your health? Okay, is it going to be good for your passion? Are you passionate in doing that? No. If that is not the case, then of course you have to follow your principles. You have to start something that you think that this one, I'm comfortable doing it. Once it is legitimate, once it's right, at the end of the day, you are going to be successful. I also ask myself, why is it that most parents, from childhood, always tell their wards or their children that you should, be a medical doctor in future? It is not always the case. You have to sometimes follow your passion. Are you passionate at helping the sick to get recovered? If you are not, is that your passion? Is that what you are supposed to do? If everyone is pursuing nursing, is that what you are supposed to do? Are you passionate to becoming a nurse, to help save lives, okay, to help administer the nursing care? Are you ready to do that? If not, then why do you venture? If you are a teacher, okay, whichever level you are teaching, are you passionate regarding the job? If everyone is doing it, and for that matter you also want to do it, then of course you've lost your way. Because for you to be successful, okay, being passionate about whatever you do, is very important. Okay, if you are interested in research, go in that line, and of course do that. You will be successful in that regard. For instance, when I was in the senior high school, I had some colleagues who were not happy with the school, and so decided to leave the school. Okay, some people got influenced and they also left. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say, that you shouldn't follow the masses, because the masses, okay, or the majority may not always be right. Okay, perhaps your decision that you take might be a very good one that of course you will take. Okay, so for instance, the other people also followed and then went. Okay, and at the end of the day, surprisingly, sometimes those who left, who persevered in the school, they were successful at the end of the day. Okay, why is it that I've met some people who are coming from affluent background, and then they will be perhaps misbehaving, and then there will be some people from a poor family background, they also join suit, and of course they will be misbehaving with them. But the surprising thing is that at the end of the day, it doesn't end well. Okay, so you don't always have to follow blindly, abide by your principles, okay, your ideals that that you've been taught by of course your parents, your grandparents, and of course your family. That socialization that you've had from the family, you should abide by it, and of course you shouldn't go wayward. Okay, so if it is some kind of academics that you are doing and people are saying that this is difficult, you can't do it, no, you shouldn't always trust these things. Okay, what you can do is that you can of course do it. Okay, if people are saying that this course is difficult and that you can't do it, no, think of the positive aspect that you are going to do it. Okay, you are going to be the first person to do it. Okay, so never listen to negativity coming from the masses, but be extraordinary, be outstanding, and of course you are going to do well. I believe you are motivated this morning. Now tonight I have another video for you in human anatomy, and this time around we are going to the muscles of facial expression. Okay, we are going to one of those muscles which form the bulk of the scalp. Okay, being the occipitofrontalis muscle, having this kind of frontal belly, and of course the occipital belly, connected by this gallia aponeurotica. We are going to look at that. So please do make a date with me. Share this one with your family and friends. Have a good morning. Have a nice day. And of course, may the good Lord richly bless you. Amen.